want to talk about SmackDown?
Of course.
All right. The first thing I want to talk about is Whodunnit. Whodunnit.
Who done what? Who done what?
Who attacked Roman?
Can I tell you something?
What?
I didn't get to watch it live.
Okay.
So I watched all of SmackDown, and then I fell asleep.
Shocker there.
Now I just want to say, Ramblers, I did not fall asleep because SmackDown was terrible. I fell asleep because I'm a very busy guy when I'm not here. So when I woke up at like 1 a.m., I had to go see Whodunnit.
And Whodunnit?
Some fucking guy.
Some freaking Roman clone.
Some guy.
I literally saw that, and if you guys agree with me, call me 609-910-0687. 609-910-0687. Immediately, as soon as I saw the face-to-face, and this was shown on Twitter probably that next day, if you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, I heard the music in my head when the reveal happened where it was freaking a Rowan clone. An older guy with a makeshift red beard. Like creative, really? Seriously,
Let me
like
tell
why?
you.
Why? You could have done so much more with this, but you give me a Rowan clone? Seriously, what the fuck is your problem? Excuse my French, but what is your problem? You could have done so many different angles. Like I said last week, you could have used Mike freaking Kanellis. Mike freaking Kanellis as the attacker. That was the thing that made so much sense.
But they didn't let.
I know, because they're idiots. And there's people saying it should have been Vince. No, it should not have been Vince at all. Oh, my God.
So Brian Lynch is checking in the chat.
Yes, Mr. Lynch.
He said, do you think it will lead to a Harper comeback?
No.
I definitely thought it was. I thought it was Luke Harper.
I thought it was Luke Harper too. That was that because it looked like Luke Harper with a red beard.
Well, you gave me a different hook. You gave me the Mike Kanell's
because
hook
that
last
is
week.
the smart hook.
And I definitely still it's somebody we don't expect, Brian. I can tell you that.
Yeah, but no one expect Kanellis because Kanellis is being like whipped around by
on
Maria, and she's
though.
pregnant, and she's the 24/7.
Let me ask you this: nobody expected that guy.
No one expected. Yeah, because who the hell is this guy?
Let me tell you something.
I don't know who this guy is.
So I woke up at 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, and
Okay.
I said I had to watch it. So I watched the last little bit of that match.
Yeah.
With Day and Brian, and Buddy Murphy,
Which was a phenomenal match.
Phenomenal
Go
match.
back and watch that match.
phenomenal match. So I look and I'm waiting, and the guy pulls the towel, the gimmick off his head, and I'm looking. I just couldn't do nothing but laugh.
I think, and the funny thing was when they took the hood off, you immediately heard in the audio some guy in the audience laugh.
So Joe is checking in the chat, Joe Loban, and he said it's Shemrick Rowan. Maybe that's the guy's name.
Here's my problem, okay?
What's your problem,
My
Brian?
problem is creatives losing ideas again. They had this nice little curve where everything was going well. You had some good ideas coming out.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you drop this nonsense. Maybe there's something behind it. I don't know. Maybe creative to say, yeah, let's do this. Maybe not expect this. Or maybe it's, actually it was D. Brian Rowan who actually attacked him, which I don't understand why. There'd be no reason why. But I just don't get it. Why are you pulling this nonsense again? Stop with this bullshit. Sorry. Stop with it. I will not watch SmackDown if this is how the freaking angle they're gonna do. No, hold on. I'm not done yet. Get me someone in creative now.
Can I ask you a question, Brian?
Go.
Are you big mad or little mad?
What?
Are you big mad or little mad?
I'm big mad right now. I watched it 3 times over, thinking it was Harper in a red like dyed
It couldn't
beard.
be.
That was not him. I was dreaming. Please let it be something that made sense. No, it's not.
When I don't have my glasses on,
Okay.
and when I don't have my contacts in, I'm blind. So like, if you ever see me going down the road, always question me.
I questioned you always.
Question me because I'm blind. Even in my blindness, I knew that was not Luke Harper.
I
Brian.
just don't freaking get it. Why would you do that? What's the angle behind this?
Okay.
What is the angle about this?
You're big.
Oh
big
my
mad.
God,
You're
I'm
big,
triggered.
big mad.
I'm triggered.
Yeah?
Chat, I'm triggered right now.
wanna
And
talk
if you want
about
to try to call me down, 609-910-0687. Seriously, tell me what you really feel, chat. Call us. Let me know how you really freaking feel. Are you triggered as much as I am about this? Because I literally don't want to watch SmackDown for this angle anymore.
So wait a minute. So you're not interested in what's going to happen next
No,
week?
I'm not at all.
Why not?
No.
I'm sorry.
Because this is so stupid. It's a whodunit that should have been freaking someone who needed a fucking push.
Okay, let me ask you this question, Brian.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to mad, how mad are you?
I'm dropping a bomb on Hiroshima, mad.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh, wow, that's mad,
don't.
Like you brought Hiroshima in.
I brought Hiroshima into this, but I
Hiroshima.
just don't. You could have done so much more with that angle. You could have done so much more with that. Why would you put a Rowan clone underneath that fucking hood?
So you're trying to say that's like, like Dolly the sheep, like they cloned Rowan?
If they give me a good enough reason that they put the Rowan clone there next week, I'll wear this mask. If they don't, then I ain't wearing the mask at all. Hands down. I'm done. I can't understand. You had a perfect setup for other wrestlers that needed a push that attacked Roman to go to be the one behind it. In the sick little mind I have too, I have a feeling this is going to turn into a D-Bry freaking Roman freaking angle, which I don't want it to be.
You know what? And Jeremy in the chat said this. He's on Facebook. He said it clearly means that it was Roman.
Obviously.
And they're trying to lie their way out of trouble. The whole point is to get to Roman and Bryan. It makes no sense for it to be anyone else but Roman or Bryan. David Wayford Schmidt is saying on Facebook that it's like the hand baby angle. Ramblers, thanks for checking in with us.
God, the hand baby. Oh my God, I just.
So, you have to remember.
Oh my God, I can't.
Ramblers, you got to remember that guy that we seen. He's not a wrestler.
No, he's not.
So we can't get the payoff because in professional wrestling, Brian, what's the payoff? It's a wrestling match.
It's a wrestling match,
and that guy is not going to.
No,
maybe he is a wrestler, but we're not emotionally invested in seeing that guy in the ring.
Okay, so fantasy booking this. Okay. So if they were to put, if it was actually Buddy Murphy, would you be invested in this?
Yes.
Okay. If they put Mike Kanellis in it, would you have been invested in this?
Yes.
If they said, oh yeah, it's just a one-over and it was Daniel Bryan the whole time, would you be invested in this?
Yes.
Okay. So why just not freaking say it? Holy crap! This is worse than a freaking chop. Oh my God! I just don't freaking get it.
Brian, you do get it. You just have to be a little bit patient.
I can't. You know what? I am sick and tired of being impatient with WWE writers. I'm sorry. I can't. I need to know. Like, I don't want to finish immediately, but I want to know what the hell is going on. This freaking reveal of that being a Rowan clone, obviously it points to that Daniel Bryan and Rowan are the ones behind the attack. You know who benefits out of all this? Tristen, you know who benefits out of all this?
Who?
Buddy Murphy. That's it.
Here's what I was looking up on my phone.
Oh, to the Google machine?
Yes.
Okay.
So the next big pay-per-view is what?
That is Clash of
Champions.
Yeah, Clash of Champions.
They got about 3 weeks. They got about 3 weeks for that pay-per-view.
Okay.
If they gave us Buddy Murphy right now, you still got 2 weeks worth of television you got to fill. So why don't they just string us along for a little bit more? I think that by next week we need to know who it is.
So my question is, if you want to string us along for another two or 3 weeks or so, why would you do the reveal now? Why?
Why?
Why? There's no point to do the freaking reveal now.
But that's not the guy, Brian. Do you understand? That's not the guy.
I know that's not the guy.
Oh, Brian, I think you're a madman still. Brian is saying, but Brian Lynch is saying in the Facebook chat, but they are getting your view by making us want to know, and I agree. That's why it's a whodunit.
That's why I waited to see who it was, and got utterly disappointed.
All right, let me get into what Joe said on Facebook. He said, "Here's some connected dots. This week, Vince rewrote SmackDown last minute.
Did he?
It's room in the window.
Okay.
It's reported that the Roman segment with the fallen scaffolding was his idea." And it wouldn't surprise him if it was all of Vince's idea. Vince has always been very hands-on with Roman as well.
That is very true. That goes back everything, and it's just I don't.
Rambler Jeremy checking in on Facebook, and I 1,000% agree with him. The guy is unimportant. The payoff is Roman versus Bryan. If that's who it is,
the
guy is very unimportant. The guy's the placeholder for right now.
Yeah, I agree, but the payoff is Roman. Why not the payoff be Bryan and Murphy?
Did you watch that? I watched that video today when I was sitting at a red light. That's how long I was at the red light. Some of the lights in Middletown are really long.
Yeah.
So when he pulled, so Rowan was sitting right in front of
It literally
the
was
guy.
like a mirror.
Can we give the guy a name instead of calling him the guy?
Fowen?
Okay, let's call him Fowen. Fake Rowan.
Fake Rowan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So when Rowan was sitting in front of Fowen, right?
Yeah.
Rowan had a look in his face like, I want to see who it is.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm thinking it's not Rowan.
Yeah.
Rowan probably has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that was the assumption because that's what they said.
So now Roman is in there with Rowan,
Yep.
with Fowen,
Yeah.
underneath the gimmick.
Yeah.
They both want to know who it is because Daniel Bryan obviously knows, but the other two guys in the room don't know.
Yeah.
So when Daniel Bryan pulls the gimmick off of Fowen's head, did you see Rowan's face? That's why I laughed. They looked at each other, and then Rowan looks at Daniel Bryan like, bro, really? And then they both look up at so then Rowan looks up at Roman and goes like, bro, like, you good with this? Because I'm not.
I had a laugh. I'll be honest. I had a laugh with it. I thought it was hilarious.
I still laugh at it, Brian.
I
laughed.
Oh my God. There's a point where something is funny, and then it gets to a point where it's not funny after how many times you watch it.
Right.
And I watched that about 3 or 4 times. After the third time, it wasn't funny. It just fueled my rage. And to be perfectly honest, I know they wanted you to stay watching just to see who it was. And they got your views, so they grabbed you. Like you say all the time, what you want to see, they put it there. It's like what they did with the Funhouse.
Yep.
They put it in the middle of the show
Yep.
because you're waiting to watch
Yep.
the Funhouse. So you're going to be watching Raw until it actually happens.
Yep. And you know what? I 100% agree because the whole point is for you to tune in.
Yep.
Till the end to watch that.
Yep.
If that happened in the first 10 minutes of SmackDown, would you have watched? Would you have watched the rest? I think, me personally,
Maybe.
I think.